So I'm going to go through and show you guys each team. I'm going to show you guys who you can redeem for each team, and I'm going to go through the missions and show you guys pretty much what you got to do to get these done. And also, I heard there's a new guy in the ticket counter. I'm pretty sure it was Vladimir Guerrero. Yeah, it's his rookie card. Not too bad. Gold fielding, gold hitting. So let's go check out these team epics. I'm pretty eager to see what they got. All right, for the Orioles, you can redeem Jim Palmer to start off, and Chris Davis is the reward. 87 Chris Davis. Really good power versus righties. I'm pretty sure they showed this in the stream the other day. But you basically just got to get a couple. You got to do a mission with that card that you redeem before you do anything, and then after you redeem that, you'll get that mission done. And then these here, they're not revealing them yet. So you got to do the first mission to see what these are. After that, then you have to get these hitting and these pitching stats with players from the Baltimore Orioles, and it's going to be like that for every team. Then you got to defeat the Yankees, defeat the Nationals, and then you got to exchange some of the souvenirs. So this is where the bobbleheads and autographs and that stuff come into play. So yeah, that's Chris Davis is the reward for the Orioles. Red Sox, start off with rookie John Lester, and like I said, you can go and redeem these players right away. And there's a couple guys too, like this they have here, like you can't see. You get a couple other guys too for doing the epics, but it doesn't show who it is. So you get a rookie third baseman, rookie left fielder, and 87 Carlton Fisk is the reward for doing the team epic here for the Red Sox. Not bad hitting wise. Okay in the field. He's got 84 blocking, so that's not too bad. So I might go after him before I get, because I'm pretty close to getting Mike Piazza's diamond card. So I guess I'll see which one I get done first. I'll most likely get the Piazza one done first, but I'm a Red Sox fan, so I'll probably go after Carlton Fisk. Yankees, you get rookie flashback Luis Severino to start off. And their reward is 85 Jason Giambi. Not a bad card at all. 105 power versus righties. Not very good against lefties. Got 125 plate discipline. And you also get Aaron Judge nameplate. Don't really care too much about that. Not a Yankees fan, obviously. For the Rays, you get rookie flashback John Jaso. And 86 David Price is the reward. Starting pitcher. Pretty decent stats. 93 velocities per nines, hits per nines, Ks per nines. So they're like middle of the road. So I mean, he'd be a decent pitcher to pick up. Basically the same as all the rest of them. He's got to defeat a couple teams like division rivals, interleague rivals, and exchange bobbleheads and all that kind of shit. Eric Thames for the Blue Jays, and Aaron Hill is the reward for the team epic. Pretty sure they showed this one on the stream the other day too. Jose Quintana for the White Sox, and Luis Aparicio. He's really good in the field, obviously. Remember, this was a card on here last year. Pretty much non-existent when it comes to hitting. Obviously, he's got pretty good speed. He might be okay to have on the bench if you got a pretty stacked team just for speed and stealing like late in the game. Corey Kluber, rookie Corey Kluber for the Indians. And Omar Vizquel, they showed this card too. This is probably going to be the most sought after team epic from what I've seen so far, is because, I mean, really he's got everything you need besides power. So like he's going to be solid in the field. He's fast, and he's got really good contact. And this year too, they changed it so you don't have to get, like last year you had to get every single live series player to get the team epic completed, but this year you don't have to do that. You can just go in and, like, for example, you can just get pretty much like you can buy the same card over and over and just exchange that card. Like, you don't have to get every live series player, so you only got to exchange like 28,000 for the exchange value. So like if I were to exchange him, like, you get these done pretty quick. Obviously, like I only exchange 4 cards right there, so it's not too bad this year exchange wise for the epics. And you get Edwin Jackson for the Detroit Tigers. And Victor Martinez. This will actually, I take that back. This will probably be the most sought after card. This will probably be the first one I go for. He obviously is a good first baseman. Most people probably use him at catcher. Probably where I'll put him to begin with. So yeah, he's got pretty good attributes for hitting. Royals, you get Mike Moustakas to start off, and George Brett like his breakout card, 1975 breakout card. 89 contact versus righties, 86 versus lefties. Pretty okay in the field, like middle of the road. Not too bad. I hate how they have these up, like, vertical cards this year. That's not too bad for a rookie card, though. 74 contact, 94 contact. Francisco Liriano is the reward. Rookie Francisco Liriano, starting pitcher. He's got 4-seam, 2-seam changeup and a slider. Got pretty decent velocity. He's got decent hits per 9, pretty good Ks per 9. Might not be a bad card. For the Angels, you get rookie Jim Edmonds and Troy Percival, closing pitcher. This might be somebody I might go after as well. He's got 96 velocity on his 4-seam and 79 on his 12-6. That'd be pretty effective to use, considering it's almost 20 mile per hour difference. That'd be a pretty good card to use. So a couple diamonds so far for the team epics. I think the Indians and the Tigers so far are the two best cards. Catfish Hunter for the Oakland A's. Pretty good stamina. Other than that, he's got okay control and clutch, but not a whole lot of velocity. He's got pretty much the generic range of pitch variety. Not too bad. Probably won't go after him. Ketel Marte for the Seattle Mariners. Once again, you can go in and redeem all of these cards right from the very beginning. Jay Buhner is another card. He's got pretty good power, pretty good fielding. He's right fielder. He's got secondary positions of left and center field, but he's a pretty good card. Not much contact-wise, but power seems to be the biggest thing this year when it comes to hitting. For the Texas Rangers, Derek Holland is the card you get at the beginning, the breakout series card. And Mike Napoli, that's also another pretty good catcher. Pretty solid hitting, not the greatest in the field, but he's got pretty solid hitting. 84 contact for both, about 92, 91 power for both. Plate discipline's pretty good. He's slow as dirt. 35 speed, not too bad. And for the Astros, you get rookie Jose Altuve and 84 Hunter Pence. He's got pretty good contact, okay in the field. Might not go after him. Probably won't go after Hunter Pence. I already got a pretty good outfield at the moment. For the Braves, you get Warren Spahn. Not the best card, but not too bad either if you're just starting a team up. This will be a good way to, like, if you're just now starting Diamond Dynasty, get into these team epics, because the missions really aren't all that bad. Like, you see, you only have to get 2 hits without Ozuna, then you'll unlock these other missions. So you don't know what these 2 missions are, but if I had to guess, they really aren't that bad. Like, these missions here, those might take you a little bit, but really all you need to do, like, say if you're focused on, I'm not sure why it says Miami Marlins, but it says the Braves on there. That's weird. Okay. But anyway, yeah, so if you got to go in and do one of these missions, like say if you're doing the Marlins, for instance, you got to get 500 plate appearances, which is kind of a lot, 50 runs, 20 doubles. But if you just go in and just stack your entire lineup with guys from that team, and you'll fly through that pretty quick. Like, it won't take very long to do that. Same with the pitching too. Like, if you just get guys in your rotation, guys in your bullpen, all from that same team, you can get through these pretty quick. Like, if you pick a couple that you really want to try out, I'll just go one at a time and do the same thing for each team. For the Nationals, you get 85 All-Star Jordan Zimmerman. He's pretty decent. Not too bad. Probably won't go after him either. For the Mets, you get rookie Justin Turner. This was a card in there last year. And Keith Hernandez, I'm pretty sure they showed this in the stream the other day. Pretty decent contact. Pretty good in the field. Gold fielding, gold hitting. You get Vance Worley for the Philadelphia Phillies. And Jason Worth for completing the team epic. Another decent card. Like I said, this will be a good starting point for some people that need to get a squad going together. So, I mean, they got a lot of, obviously they're all gold and diamond, I'm pretty sure. And you get Matt Garza for the Chicago Cubs. He's a pretty decent starting pitcher. Got a pretty good pitch variety. Tony Perez is the card for the Cincinnati Reds. And 88 Johnny Cueto. Pretty good pitch variety for him as well. I remember he was a card last year. He was pretty decent pitcher last year. Wasn't the greatest, but he wasn't bad. Lorenzo Cain is the card that you pick up for the Brewers. And Carlos Gomez, I might go after Carlos Gomez. I had him for a little bit last year. I liked using him. Got pretty good contact. Obviously, he's fast. Really good in the field. So he'll be a good card to pick up as well. Just 5 hits and 2 runs with Lorenzo Cain. Like I said, these missions really aren't all that bad. For the Pirates, you get Jeff Locke. Hey, what's up, Darian? Hey, I'm glad I could help, man. I'm going to be doing a tutorial for Conquest Extreme as well here in the future. Probably do it. Probably next week sometime if you start a Conquest Extreme. Watch out! I already have part 1 on there, just basically to get you started on it, and then I'll have part 2 next week. And Bill Mazeroski is the player you get for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Diamond hitting, diamond fielding. He's got really good clutch, obviously, good vision, pretty decent contact for righties and lefties. Not the best power. He's not really fast either, but really good in the field. It kind of sucks that he's got such good arm strength and fielding. He can only play second base. That'd be a good player, good guy to put at shortstop. Yadier Molina is the rookie card that you get for the Cardinals, and Ozzie Smith, obviously really good in the field, really fast, good contact versus righties. But other than that, he might be a good leadoff guy, because I mean, majority of the guys that you face and majority of the pitchers that you face are going to be righties, so he might be a good leadoff guy. He's a switch hitter. For the Diamondbacks, Josh Colemanter, I guess is his name. Hey Nathan, yeah, I'm glad I could help with you too, man. Yeah, there's no diamond for completing the Astros. It's just, I'm pretty sure it's just 100 pence and you get the rookie Jose Altuve. Kind of sucks, but like I said, last year the main reason there was so many diamonds in the team epics is just because you had to collect every single player from that team live series wise. This year you don't have to do that. Like I showed earlier in the video, you just got to get these hitting stats with like Diamondbacks players, and after you complete the first mission, which really isn't going to be all that hard, 2 holds, 10 strikeouts, not too bad. And then you got to defeat both of these teams one of the teams on rookie, one of the games on All-Star or higher. And then you got to exchange the bobbleheads and the autographs, and then the live series exchange. Like, I can probably get through this in like 5 seconds. Like, you only got to, like, the player, you don't have to get every player. You can just, like, if you want to buy 15 of the same player that has a good exchange value, you can do that. Like, you don't have to get every live series player, which is good this year, because obviously, like, teams like the Dodgers or Red Sox, for instance, like, there's a few diamonds on the team, and it's not going to be very easy to get those players. So you can get the team epics done this year without having to get every player on the team, which is nice. I don't have a lot of Diamondback players, obviously, but just show you kind of how quick you can get through that. Like, you really don't have to exchange anybody that's all that great if you want to buy 30 of the same bronze card. But all right, Steve Finley is the reward for the Diamondbacks. Pretty good hitting, lefty, got good fielding as well. Hey, what's up, Queens boy Chris? Yeah, glad I could help you too, man. Got a lot of people thanking me on the Conquest video. Like I said earlier, I'll have part 2 of Conquest Extreme coming within the next week or so. So stay tuned for that as well. That does not look like Charlie Blackmon whatsoever. But for the Rockies, you get rookie Charlie Blackmon, start off the team epic, and I cannot pronounce this dude's last name or first name, sorry. But he's a pretty good starting pitcher. Got good stamina, good per nines, good velocity, and he's got a pretty good pitch variety. Splitter's always a good pitch to have. For the Dodgers, you get rookie Clayton Kershaw. He's got to get 2 wins, 15 strikeouts. Should get that pretty quick. You can go do that in Conquest. Like, play a couple games on Conquest, you can get through it pretty quick. And Steve Garvey is the reward for the Dodgers team epic. This is a pretty decent card. He'll definitely be a good first baseman to have. Not much power wise, good contact, pretty good fielding. Padres, you get Andrew Cashner, 2013 breakout card, and Chase Headley. I think I had him for a little bit last year. He's a good switch hitter, pretty decent hitting, pretty decent contact, pretty decent power, good in the field too. Obviously, and he can play first base. And for the Giants, you get Santiago Casilla, or Casilla, however you say his last name, but this will be the last one. And Will Clark, I'm pretty sure they might have showed this one as well. This will probably be another good one to pick up. He's got really good contact, obviously. Not the greatest power. He's a bronze fielder, but you don't really usually like Joey Votto. He's a common, I'm pretty sure, fielding wise, but his actual fielding attributes like in the 80s, but it's just because his arm power is so low. Kind of the same deal here. 75 fielding is not too bad. But yeah, that's it for the team epics. Some pretty good cards in there. Definitely going to go after Victor Martinez was one for sure. And I want to yeah, Omar Vizquel. He's probably the best card in this, I think, because really all he's missing is power. Like everything else is like really solid. Like he would have been probably close to a high 90 last year, if not a 99. He doesn't have much power. That's about it. But and for the ticket counter, I showed you guys already. Go back in here again. Vladimir Guerrero's rookie card. They showed this in the stream the other day. Nathan, team epics, I think they're worth doing. Like I didn't go. I'll go in and look and see what the exchanges are like. 'Cause I didn't even go look at that. You don't have to exchange jerseys. You just got to do. Fuck the Yankees. You just got to do the autographs and the bobbleheads. So you only got to get 1,500. So if I had 3 more of this card, or 3 more of the Andrew Benintendi autograph, you can get through it. Like it's not. These really aren't that bad at all. Like the exchanges are pretty easy to get through. This one's only 3,000. I exchanged a lot of my bobbleheads the other day for jerseys because I was doing some of the Immortal programs and the career arcs. But yeah, it's not a whole lot. Like you can get like probably 8 of these Mookie Betts bobbleheads, and you can get through it. Like the exchanges are really low. And like I said before, you don't have to get every live series guy either. You can just exchange. If I wanted to buy 20 Mitch Morelands or whatever, you can do that. Like these really aren't that hard to complete. See, just those 5 or 4 guys right there, I'm already 34% of the way done. So that was pretty good that they did that this year, is because you had teams like for instance the Red Sox and the Astros have like multiple diamonds that are pretty expensive, and it's hard to complete those team epics. But I like the way they did it this year. I'm happy with it. There's a couple good cards in there. Hopefully they release the programs soon for these guys. This is what I'm hoping for, because I'm trying to get some of these Immortal programs done. But that's going to do it for this video. If you guys have any questions at all, the reward for the Yankees are you get rookie Severino to start off, and then Jason Giambi. These are his attributes. Not too bad. Yeah, I'm glad you don't have to collect the whole team either, man, because it was a pain last year to have to get some of these team epics done. I didn't even do a majority of them. Like I did the Red Sox because they had like rookie Ted Williams. I'm still waiting for him to pop up. I'm assuming he's going to be an Immortal player, just because he's, like, in my opinion, the greatest hitter of all time, and he probably would have broke most records if he left for the war, obviously twice, so he didn't play for a few years. But if there's any other teams that you guys wanted to see because you joined late, let me know, and I can go in and show you guys real quick. Actually, I can just run through them again real quick. I'll just run through each team, show you the reward. So there's a few diamonds. A few diamond players, not too many. But, I mean, not too many high diamonds, I should say. Most of these guys are diamond players. See, that would have been that card wouldn't even been worth it if you had to complete the whole Angels Live Series collection. Obviously, because Mike Trout is like the most expensive player in the game. That card wouldn't have been worth it. That's probably why they changed it this year. I believe just because some of these team epics like wouldn't even be worth going through. Like that's pretty good hitting for a catcher, Mike Napoli. Might go after him. I don't know. Don't remember if he can play at first base. Yeah, he can play at first base, but I got Joey Votto at the moment, so who knows. I must have skipped over this because I don't even remember seeing the Marlins. Yeah, D. Gordon is the reward for the Marlins. I completely skipped him. He's got really good contact, obviously. He was like a killer in BR last year. I used him every time I saw him in BR. I always picked him up. He's like almost a sure thing to get a hit. Lead him off. If you go for the Marlins, this will be a great leadoff hitter for you. Just running back through these real quick before I end the stream. If there's any other questions you guys have, let me know. Any questions about Conquest, let me know. I have a couple more videos I want to be sharing this week as well. I got a couple debut games I want to be sharing. I have Corey Seager as one of them, and I'm trying to think. I want to say Joey Votto. Joey Votto is another one I'll be sharing this week as well. Team's looking pretty good so far. This is a squad I'm working with right now. Picked up Corey Seager and Joey Votto the other day. Completed the Billy Williams epic. Got 85 Chipper Jones from doing his career arc. Picked up Clayton Kershaw. Got Henry Ramirez. Pretty good lineup so far. For the most part right now, if you are looking for a catcher, Gary Sanchez is definitely the way to go. If you can even make solid contact with him, he's going to hit a home run most likely. He's a really good catcher to have. I also got Nolan Ryan from his Immortal program, his veteran card. Really good card to have. I had him most of last year. Chris Sale as well. He's another good card to pick up. He's kind of expensive at the moment, but this is the bench. Hopefully, really hoping to get these Immortal programs done soon. I'm hoping that they send the program souvenirs out sooner than later, just because I've been itching to get these done. I've already got most of these like at least halfway completed, so should be a good year. Hopefully they make some updates to the hitting. That's like my biggest issue right now is the hitting. I think the physics are down pretty good. As long as if they would just change it to where they had the hitting engine from last year with the physics from this year, this game would be perfect. I'd love it. But alright, that's going to do it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you're new here, like and subscribe, leave a comment. If you have a question, feel free to ask, and I will see you guys later. Peace.